Head coach Bobby Hurley is joining us. Thanks for the time, Coach. Please start us off with an opening statement, then we will move on to questions.
For the job he did tonight. From our standpoint, I think it goes without saying who the star was tonight. You know, Kimani Lawrence, just unbelievable work, rebounding and scoring it, making his free throws, clutch free throws, put us up 4, and just outstanding game. You know, just as he was everywhere, he was all over the court. So really proud of him, the way he's performed. You know, when we've had all these guys out, and he's really taken his game to a different place. And it's been very exciting and rewarding as a coach to watch him play at that level.
Right up to questions using the raise hand function. Starting off with Amir.
Yeah, Coach, you spoke about Kimani. Honestly, Coach, what was going through your mind when he stepped to the line for those free throws at the end?
I have total confidence in him. I mean, if you've been paying attention, he's been really, you know, UCLA game, he was 8 for 10 from the line and made some clutch ones there. He's had some other games, or Oregon State game, he hit some really clutch free throws. So there's a trust there. He's playing confident basketball, and you know, we all are. I think it's this team has been a really fun team to coach the last 2 weeks.
Michelle.
We've touched on the injuries, Bobby, but how big was the absence of Jalen House? I think this is kind of a game where you realize how much he means to this team.
Definitely. I mean, Jalen, you know, he's a warrior. If he could go, he would have went. That back really tightened up on him the later stages of our first Washington game, and especially 2 nights later after you had the impressive win that we had in a short turnaround, and you're already down players. You're losing a guy that brings that defense, that fire, that communication, and all the energy he plays with. Hopefully we'll get him back for Saturday. And but yeah, no doubt that his presence was missed tonight.
Ode.
Bobby, as much as Remy and Kimani have been outstanding in the last 2 games, maybe lost a little of the mix. Alonzo Verge, back-to-back 7 assist game. Can you talk about that aspect of his play? Because that's not something we did see that much earlier in the year or even last year.
Yeah, Zoe had a few layups. I'm sure he would have thought he should have converted in the game, but he made big free throws. And you touched on the passing. I thought he had a couple of really good passes in the first half. They were blitzing ball screen some, and he was able to get around the corner and find his teammates. And so he did a nice job. And then he was involved in a lot of post defense as they were trying to post our guards late in the game. I thought he did a nice job of holding things down there on the block.
Ethan.
Yeah, Coach, we've talked throughout the season about struggles rebounding the ball. What did Kimani do differently today than players have done throughout the season to grab so many boards?
We've had other guys rebound well, not at this level. I mean, I've only had 2 other players that have surpassed 20 rebounds or more in a game. So it's an impressive. I think he's going after the ball. He's in great shape. He's moving well. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's just he's in the right positions, and he knows it's something we need. When I found out Graham wasn't playing the other night, right during introductions, right before he got his name called to start the game, I said, "Hey man, I need 20 rebounds from you tonight," knowing that Graham wasn't going to be playing, and just took him a couple of days, but he figured it out.
Chris.
Bobby, just with your guys diving on the floor, the bench standing up throughout a lot of the game, how excited you guys were leaving the court. Can you just talk about players kind of staying in despite all that you guys have been through?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's again, we got a lot of winners, a lot of great guys, good people, in our program, and it's been, I'm not going to go into all the issues we've had this year. But some of it is, we've had some heartbreaking losses at end of game situations. And to see it, turn our way a little bit was exciting. We couldn't have finished that last 2 minutes, any better than we did tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Kimani Lawrence is joining us. Thanks for the time, Kimani. We'll go straight to questions from the media using the raise hand function. If you have a question for Kimani, use the raised hand function. First up, Michelle.
Kimani, 20 rebounds. Could you ever have imagined getting 20 rebounds in a game?
Nah, I ain't never really think about it like that, but it's definitely crazy. It's really surreal.
Trevor.
Monty, you said earlier in the season you wanted to play a Zylan Cheatham type role for this team. How satisfying is it to see this come together for you, and have you met those expectations yet?
It's big, I got to witness Z get 20 rebounds and the type of impact he had on our team in the game. I'm just glad that I can, as a senior leader, bring that same impact, have that same type of presence on the team for the guys that are new and young, and just show them, how to play the right way and just play hard.
Amir.
Yeah, Kimani, how do you carry this momentum that you've been having lately with you into the later portion of the season and into the Pac-12 tournament?
Just building the confidence, just keep the confidence. My teammates, they're doing a good job helping me. The coaches, just a good support system. We all support each other. And when you're surrounded by a group of guys that really believe in you, it's easy to carry that momentum on to next game.
Ethan.
Yeah, Monty, congrats on the 20 boards. What do you think you did, or what do you think you've been doing differently in these last couple games to grab all of these rebounds?
I've just been really aggressive, just making a big point of just getting the rebounds. I know we're missing some guys that usually help us contribute on that end, so just you got to pick up the slack. And the coaches they're like asking me, tell me that's what's going to keep me on the court, just being aggressive, getting boards, doing those things, and everything else is going to take care of itself.
Trevor.
Kimani, after Remy got off to a hot start, they started blitzing a lot of pick and rolls and trapping the guards up high. What was Coach just telling you guys how to work off of that, and how did you feel like you did adjusting to it as the game went on?
He told us to just read as bigs, as guys setting the screen, just read it. If they trap, short rolls, and I think we adjusted to that really well. Just I hope keep them honest and not able to just blitz from me, and just everybody else hitting shots and stepping up. It's hard to double team when everybody else is doing their part.
Chris.
Kimani, that was the first 20-point, 20-rebound game by an ASU player since 1997. Can you just talk about what that means to you, and if you were aware of anything like that?
No, honestly, I thought Z got 2020 my sophomore year, but it's an honor. It's unreal. That's like something that's not seen every day on the college level. Especially here at ASU, it's just an honor to be mentioned with guys who've done that.
Carson.
Hey, Kimani, obviously you talk about sort of as shorthanded as you guys have been, but it seems like the last couple games there's been just a different energy, and obviously you've stepped up to the moment in a big way. Do you feel like that adversity and being shorthanded has sort of been a rallying point for you guys, that you've been able to get around and sort of summon your best basketball because of it?
Yeah, definitely. That contributes to it a little bit. We're not giving up on our season. I know we're shorthanded, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and there's still a chance for us to play, postseason, and that's the goal. So we just got to take it one game at a time, get some momentum going into the tournament, and everyone's on the same level right now.
Doug.
Kimani, Bobby said that going into the last game, he mentioned to you that with Jalen Graham out, he needed you to grab 20 rebounds. Did that register with you at all? Did you take that seriously, or did that become a goal of yours at all?
Yeah, it's crazy because Coach Berno, he told me to try to get 20 rebounds a day. Hurley said it the other day, it was just keep out of my mind, as I'm crashing the boards, getting tired, just fighting through it, just doing what I got to do for the team, just doing whatever I could do to help us win.
Ethan?
Yeah, Monty, you guys have shot less threes. You only shot a couple today. Has the team gone more to an inside presence, and how do you think that's helped you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys that can get to the rim, go off the dribble, create for others, and I just think that, we're utilizing that more, depending on that more, and then playing inside out, the threes are going to come, and they came today, so it's a focal point.
All right. Thanks for the time, Kimani.